This man is a bit strange. He doesn't live in the city, doesn't like skyscrapers, traffic, or neon lights. Instead, he chooses to disappear deep into a remote, untouched forest. No cell signal, no people, only the sound of wind birds and his own breathing. But he doesn't seem worried at all. In fact, he looks completely prepared. Without saying a word, he picks up a shovel and starts digging into the earth. Every strike is steady and powerful, each movement filled with purpose. No one knows what he's planning, but by the look of it, he's definitely not just digging for fun. It feels more like a ritual, a secret project starting from nothing. This land will witness a miracle, he murmurs softly. Digging is no easy job. He starts at sunrise and keeps going until the sky turns dark. Exhausted and drenched in sweat, he finally stops to rest. But there's a problem, he doesn't even have a pot. So he picks up an empty tin can from the ground. With a small knife, he cuts precise holes and smooths out the edges. Within minutes, the can transforms into a small portable stove. He lights a fire and boils water from the nearby stream. The flickering flames reflect in his eyes, calm and determined. With fire comes warmth. He cooks a simple meal, pairs it with dry rations, and eats in peace. Even in the wilderness, he finds a way to enjoy life. After resting, he grabs a shovel again. The pit grows deeper and deeper until the walls rise above his head. He builds a simple ladder to climb in and out with ease. Then he gathers strong wooden logs from the forest to reinforce the walls. Each beam is carefully fixed in place, forming a sturdy support frame. Next, he installs a mysterious white pipe. No one knows what it's for, ventilation, maybe drainage. But the seriousness on his face keeps you watching. Slowly, a neat underground space takes shape, spacious, solid, and surprisingly comfortable. It's no longer just a pit, it's becoming a secret underground fortress. But he's not done yet, having finished the underground shelter, he turns his eyes to the nearby reed field. He cuts down a bundle of reeds and lays them flat on the ground layer by layer. Then he ties them tightly with rope and reinforces them with wooden stakes. A durable, waterproof reed mat is born. He drives the stakes around the pit and starts covering the top with thick planks. Each board fits perfectly against the next. When the last one is in place, the entrance is completely sealed. From the outside, it looks like nothing more than a small mound of earth perfectly camouflaged within the forest floor. No one could ever guess that a hidden world lies beneath it. With the underground shelter concealed, his work above ground begins. He swings his axe, cutting logs to build the foundation of his new home. He even gathers bright green moss and lays it around the wood, blending the structure seamlessly with nature, leaving no trace of human touch. He's not just building a house, he's creating harmony with the wild. Now comes the most technical part. He binds thick logs together with rope one by one, building a circular frame. There's not a single nail, only traditional lashing techniques. Every joint is meticulously aligned, every angle adjusted by hand. Gradually, a strong, round wooden hut begins to take shape. Just when it seems he'll start roofing, his attention shifts to a massive tree stump nearby. He takes out his knife and carefully peels away the rough bark. But he isn't destroying it, he's creating something, an artistic transformation, giving new life to a forgotten piece of wood. He finds a large piece of fungus in the forest and attaches it to the stump, like placing a sculpture on display. Then he adds small branches around it for structure, adjusting the angle again and again until it looks perfect, like something born from nature itself. To make the stump house look even more magical, he gathers a large amount of moss and spreads it over the wood piece by piece, like laying down a soft green carpet. When he's done, the entire stump looks alive again, a fairy tale-like creation as if built by forest spirits. That peculiar stump is actually the hidden entrance to his underground shelter. Who would have thought that beneath this quiet forest lies a secret home, crafted with such care and imagination? Night falls, the moonlight filters through the trees. The man returns to his hidden home, lighting an old oil lamp. Warm yellow light fills the small space. He uses his handmade stove too. Grill skewers of meat, the fat sizzling, the aroma spreading through the air. Beside him are fresh tomatoes and dark bread, simple yet satisfying. Leaning against the wall, he watches the flickering flames in silence. Outside is the wilderness, inside is peace. At last, he has built a place of warmth and comfort, a haven that belongs only to him. In this lonely forest, with his own hands, he created something extraordinary, a secret home hidden from the world.